Coming Home for Christmas was released in 2013. It's directed by Vanessa Parise, written by Kele McGlohon and Bruce Spiegelman, and it stars Carly McKillip and Britt McKillip as estranged sisters Kate and Melanie. And when they find out that their parents are separating, they decide to try to put their differences aside to bring their parents back together. And as a narrative, I feel like it just didn't work. It was all over the place. There are a lot of things that just don't make a lot of sense. But the biggest issue for me is that the sisters are really unlikable. Now, nothing wrong with the performances, and I think it's kind of cool that it's played by real-life sisters Britt and Carly McKillip. But the characters are really irritating, and they both seem to completely overreact to all kinds of different things that happen in the film. And I just found it really hard to get behind them. Plus, there comes a certain point where if your parents decide to separate, you need to respect their decision and not act like children trying to get your family back together. You're fully grown adults. You don't live at home anymore. It's not like you're going to grow up as a child of divorce or anything. Now, that's not to say they can't talk to their parents and ask them to really think about what they're doing, but the lengths they go to is a bit extreme when at the end of the day their parents are fully grown and can make their own decisions. And it actually revolves around the home that they grew up in, the childhood home they used to have, and an attempt to bring their parents back there, but somebody lives in that house now, so it's not going to be that straightforward. And they do meet the current homeowner, and I have to say he's pretty interesting and probably the thing that saved this film, or the person, I guess, that saved this film, as they meet Mike, and he's played by Benjamin Hollingsworth, and I really liked the character. In fact, I'd say he's the only character, well, one of the only characters, but certainly the main character, who is likeable and helps to make this film watchable, because other than that, the narrative is really messy and all over the place. The structure isn't very great. A lot of things happen in this that just seem a little bit unrealistic, and then you throw in two characters, neither of whom is particularly likeable, Kate and Melanie. I didn't care for either of them, and I just thought they kept overreacting to things. Both of them kept overreacting to things, and it just meant that I didn't care about their journey. But Mike, I really liked. I won't say too much, just in case you do decide to watch this, I won't say too much about Mike's background or what he is now doing, but he has a lot of admirable qualities, and I really liked him, so that definitely helped to make the film watchable. It's also not tremendously festive, so if you're looking for a film to help get you into the Christmas spirit, I don't think it's going to be able to fulfill that either. So honestly, I don't think I'd recommend it. Unless, like me, your mission in life is to watch every single Christmas film, then, I'd say give it a go. It is watchable, but it's not an enjoyable experience. But if you're just looking for a good Christmas film, then Coming Home for Christmas isn't one. The narrative isn't very well written. Some of the characters are really not likeable, and it's not very festive either. So all things considered, I don't think it offers very much at all.